RLC parallel AC circuit. Parallel AC circuit. There are two methods of solving RLC parallel circuit, parallel AC circuit. दो तरह से सॉल्व कर सकते हैं AC सर्किट. फर्स्ट इज इम्पीडेंस मेथड. सेकंड इज एडमिटेंस मेथड. इम्पीडेंस मेथड लेंगे पहले. फर्स्ट इज इम्पीडेंस मेथड. फर्स्ट impedance method of solving AC circuit. Two impedances Z1 and Z2, more than two can be taken. दो से ज्यादा भी ले सकते हैं. Z1 and Z2 connected in parallel कनेक्ट किए हुए हैं across the AC source. AC source के across two impedances are connected in parallel. दो इम्पीडेंस पैरेलल में कनेक्ट है. करंट ड्रॉन फ्रॉम द सोर्स इज IRMS. करंट इन Z1 ब्रांच इज I1 RMS. इन Z2 ब्रांच इज I2 RMS. In parallel voltage remains same. So the total impedance of this circuit is ZT is equal to Z1 parallel with Z2 is equal to Z1 into Z2 divided by Z1 plus Z2. Z1 can be taken as a R1 plus JX1 is equal to Z1 mod angle phi 1 and Z2 is equal to R2 plus JX2 Z2 mod angle phi 2. तो एडिशन एंड सब्ट्रैक्शन रेक्टेंगल में करेंगे ऐसा. मल्टीप्लिकेशन डिवीजन पोलर में करते हैं. तो Z टोटल इज इक्वल टू Z1 mod angle phi 1 Z2 mod angle phi 2 divided by R1 plus JX1 plus R2 plus JX2 is equal to मैग्नीट्यूड का मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे Z1 Z2 एंड एंगल का सम कर देंगे विद द साइन. जैसा भी साइन है उससे सम हो जाएगा. और इन द डिनोमिनेटर रियल पार्ट ऐड करेंगे टुगेदर एंड इमेजिनरी पार्ट टुगेदर. And converting this rectangular to polar and the magnitude आएगा यहाँ पे. डिवाइड करेंगे न्यूमरेटर के मैग्नीट्यूड को. एंगल का साइन चेंज हो जाएगा. पॉजिटिव है तो ऊपर जाके नेगेटिव और नेगेटिव है तो पॉजिटिव. सो द टोटल करंट ड्रॉन फ्रॉम द सोर्स इज इक्वल टू VRMS by Z total. Total power factor of this circuit is equal to cos by t or RT upon ZT mod. RT is the real part or resistive part of the ZT total impedance and this is the magnitude of the ZT. If the angle the nature of the circuit is inductive, the nature of power factor will be lagging. If the nature of the impedance is capacitive, that time the nature of the power factor will be leading. So total power of this circuit is supply voltage VRMS, current drawn from this source is IRMS, and the power factor of the circuit is cos phi t. This is one method. In the second method, you can take the total current square into total resistance. So you can find the total current, power factor of the total circuit, whole circuit, and the power drawn from the source. Total circuit power and current in the first branch I1 RMS or Z1 is equal to voltage across Z1 VRMS divided by Z1 and power factor of Z1 is cos phi 1 is equal to R1 divided by mod Z1 and depends the nature of the power factor on the nature of the impedance. If impedance Z1 is inductive, RL load है, तो लैगिंग पावर फैक्टर होगा. द नेचर ऑफ द Z1 is capacitive RC circuit. That time the power factor nature will be leading. So power P1 in the first circuit of first impedance is Vrms. Current through this is I1 RMS. Power factor is cos pi 1. And this is equal to I1 RMS can be find out by this formula into R1. इससे भी हम निकाल सकते हैं I1 RMS स्क्वायर into R1. This is the Z1 impedance. Z2 के लिए I2 RMS is equal to supply voltage divided by Z2. Power factor of Z2 is equal to cos pi 2 or R2 divided by Z2 more. Also the nature of this Z2 depends on the nature of the Z2. If it is inductive load, lagging power factor. If it is capacitive load, leading power factor. And power consumed by this is Vrms I2 RMS into cos pi 2 is equal to I2 RMS square into R2. This is another formula. So you can calculate the value of the branch current in each current in each impedance or branch. You can find the power factor of each branch. You can find the power drawn by each impedance, and you can find the total power, total current, total power factor of this circuit with the help of impedance method. Now the second method is admittance method. In the admittance method, impedances are converted into admittances. Admittance is reciprocal of the impedance. So admittance method, in this method, more than two impedances are connected in parallel. Here are three impedances is connected in parallel. That time if you apply the admittance method, then the solution of the problem becomes more easy comparatively to impedance method. This is the supply voltage. Current from this source is IRMS. Current in the first branch is I1 RMS. In the second branch is I2 RMS. In the third branch is I3 RMS. As Z1, Z2, Z3 are in parallel, their voltage across each branch is same. हर एक ब्रांच में वोल्टेज Vrms ही होगा. And now we convert the impedance into admittance. So Y1 is equal to 1 upon Z1. Y2 is equal to 1 upon Z2 is equal to Y1 mod angle phi 1 is equal to G1 plus J B1 is equal to Y2 mod angle phi 2. इसके दो पार्ट होंगे, रियल पार्ट एडमिटेंस एंड इमेजिनरी पार्ट ससेप्टेंस. G2 plus JB2. G2 is inductance, B2 is the susceptance. B2 is the susceptance. Y3 is equal to Z3 is equal to Y3 mod angle phi 3 is equal to G3 plus J B3. G3 is the conductance of Y3 and B3 is the susceptance of the admittance Y3. In parallel, total impedance is equal to sum of impedances. Total impedance का sum क्या होगा? Sum of individual admittances is the total value of the admittance. Admittance of this circuit is the sum of the individual admittances in parallel. Directly ले सकते हैं हम इसको, but you have to convert to add this into rectangular form, and then by adding and taking the rectangular to polar, you convert this into polar form. So this is equal to G1 plus G2 plus G3 plus J B1 plus B2 plus B3. And by taking the converting rectangular to polar form, you will get y total is equal to yt mod angle phi t. This will give the admittance. And total current is equal to Vrms by Z total is equal to Y total into Vrms. And I1 RMS is equal to current in the first branch Vrms upon Z1, and 1 upon Z1 is Y1 into Vrms. I2 RMS is equal to Vrms by Z2. 1 upon Z2 is Y2 into Vrms. And I3 RMS is equal to Vrms by Z3 is equal to Y3 into Vrms. So these are the values of the current in parallel AC circuit having the three impedances in parallel. Three impedances are Z1, Z2, Z3, and current through these branches are I1 RMS, I2 RMS, I3 RMS, and current drawn from this source is IRMS and the supply voltage is VRMS. So the Y1 is the admittance in the first branch 1 upon Z1 is equal to Y1 mod angle phi 1 is equal to in polar form G1 plus J1 JB1. Y2 is equal to 1 upon Z2 is equal to Y2 mod angle phi 2, and in polar form rectangular form G2 plus JB2. G2 is the conductance, B2 is the susceptance. Y3 is equal to 1 upon Z3 is equal to Y3 mod angle phi 3 is equal to G3 plus JB3. G3 is the conductance, B3 is the susceptance of the circuit. And the total admittance of the parallel combination of the impedances is sum of the individual impedances admittances is equal to Y1 plus Y2 plus Y3 is equal to G1 plus JB1 plus G2 plus JB2 plus G3 plus JB3, and taking the sum of the real part G1 plus G2 G3 plus J into B1 plus B2 plus B3. This is in rectangular form. We can convert this into polar form. The value will be Y total magnitude angle phi t. And the current drawn from this source is Vrms by Zt, Yt into Rms. I1 RMS is equal to Vrms by Z1, Y1 Vrms. I2 RMS is equal to Vrms by Z2, 1 upon Z2 is equal to Y2 Vrms. I3 RMS is equal to Vrms by Z3, 1 by Z3 is Y3 into Rms. So these are the current in each branch, and power factor of each branch cos phi 1 is equal to R1 upon Z1 mod. Power is equal to Vrms into I1 RMS into cos phi 1 is equal to I1 RMS square into R1, and P2 similarly Vrms I2 RMS cos phi 2 is equal to I2 RMS square into R2, and P3 is equal to Vrms into I3 RMS into cos phi 3 is equal to I3 RMS square into R3, and power factor of 2 cos phi 2 R2 upon Z2 mod. Power factor of 3 is equal to cos phi 3 R3 upon Z3 mod. So these are the values that we find out with the help of these formulas, and this is the admittance method. Now the next derivation is, with the help of these two methods we can solve the parallel AC problems, numericals, in which these formulas will be helpful to solve the typical problems in the RLC parallel circuit. Now the next derivation is RLC parallel resonance or anti-resonance circuit. देखा था हमने, अभी देखेंगे RLC पैरेलल सर्किट। वो रेजोनेंट सर्किट था और ये एंटी रेजोनेंट सर्किट है, क्योंकि वहां पे करंट मैग्नीफाई हो रहा था, वो करंट एक्सेप्टर सर्किट था, ये करंट रिजेक्ट करेगा तो इसको एंटी रेजोनेंट सर्किट भी बोलेंगे। एंड मैग्नीफाई द करंट, वहां पे वोल्टेज मैग्नीफाई हो रहा था। Here coil is connected in parallel with capacitor. Coil, the meaning of the coil is resistance in series with inductor. Resistor in parallel series with inductor. Resistance in series with inductance. So the total current drawn from this battery is IRMS and current through the coil is IL, through the capacitor is IC. This circuit is a current rejector circuit, or minimize the current in the circuit, or the admittance of the circuit becomes maximum. So this is known as rejector circuit also, because the impedance of the circuit becomes large value. So this circuit is known as current rejector circuit, and the net susceptance of the circuit becomes zero. The meaning of that, the current in the circuit minimizes or becomes minimum. So we will take this derivation with the help of phasor diagram. First, taking the Vrms as a reference value. Vrms is the supply value, and current through the capacitor is IC. This is purely capacitive load, so IC will lead the voltage by 90 degree. IC lead करेगा voltage को 90 degree. IL is the current in RL circuit, and the voltage across this coil or RL circuit is Vrms. Vrms is a reference, and so current IL lags behind to the supply voltage by an angle phi. Taking the two component of this current, IL cos phi and one is IL sin phi. Now IC and IL are in opposition, and the current in the circuit should be minimum. This is only possible when IC cancel out IL sin phi, or the difference of IC and IL sin phi should be zero, so that the current in the circuit is minimized and becomes IL cos phi. So the condition इस circuit का क्या है? Net susceptance should be zero. Net susceptance का मतलब current carrying ability minimize. वो कब होगा? जब IC minus IL sin phi become zero, or IC becomes equal to IL sin phi, then only the current in the circuit minimizes. And here IC is equal to the current in the capacitor is equal to voltage across the capacitor is Vrms, and the reactance of the capacitor is Xc. Opposition to the AC is Xc. So the current is equal to voltage upon Xc, and IL is equal to Vrms upon Z coil. Z coil is the impedance of the coil, and Z coil is equal to R plus J XL is equal to Z coil magnitude angle phi is equal to Z coil magnitude, converting this polar form into rectangular form, Z coil magnitude sin phi. If you compare this R, value of R is this and XL is this value. So R is equal to Z coil cos phi. So here you can find the value of cos phi, R upon Z coil magnitude, and XL is equal to Z coil magnitude sin phi. So the value of sin phi is equal to XL upon Z coil magnitude. And by substituting these values IC, IL and sin phi in the first equation, then Vrms upon Xc is equal to IL is Vrms upon Z coil magnitude, and sin phi is XL upon Z coil magnitude. So Vrms cancel out, and this becomes Z coil square is equal to XL into Xc. XL is omega ARL into 1 upon omega AR is anti-resonant frequency, omega A are cancelled out. So Z coil mod is square is equal to L by C. This is second equation. Now you know to find the resonant frequency, substituting the value of Z coil mod value is R square Z coil mod is equal to square is equal to R square plus XL square, because Z coil is R plus J XL. So Z coil mod is equal to R square plus X square XL square. Substituting in equation 2 second, XL square is equal to L by C. So XL square is equal to L by C minus R square. XL is equal to 2 pi FAR L square is equal to L by C minus R square. 4 pi square FAR square into L square is equal to L by C minus R square. So FAR square is equal to 1 upon 4 pi square L square. L by C minus R square is equal to 1 upon 4 pi square L square upon L square C, R square upon R L square. L cancel out. So FAR taking square at root of 1 upon 4 pi square, 1 upon 2 pi, and this is 1 upon LC minus R square upon L square. This is the anti-resonant frequency or parallel circuit frequency. Now the total current in the circuit is, as this current cancel out this IL coefficient, IL component, IL sin phi component of the IL, because these two currents are equal and opposite. So the current remaining in the circuit at the resonance is IL cos phi. IL cos phi. IL is Vrms by Z coil magnitude, and cos phi is R upon Z coil, R upon Z coil magnitude, and the value of this is Vrms square. Z coil magnitude square is L by C. So Vrms R upon L by C, taking R in the denominator, so L by CR, denominator of the denominator, then I total is equal to this value and is equal to Vrms by impedance. Impedance is known as dynamic impedance. The value of current is this, and this is minimum value, and comparing the value of dynamic impedance is L by CR. So at resonance, at parallel RLC resonance, क्या होगा? The current in the circuit becomes minimum. I total is equal to Vrms by L by CR minimum होगा. Impedance of the circuit is equal to L by CR maximum होगा, and the value of the net susceptance is equal to 0. Net susceptance is equal to 0. Phase difference between voltage and current is 0, and power factor is equal to 1. Current or voltage, supply voltage comes in the same phase. So this is the RLC series resonant circuit, in which to calculate the value of Z coil square L by C, frequency, active resonant frequency is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root 1 upon LC minus R square, impedance is L by CR, and total current is Vrms by Z dynamic, and Z dynamic is L by CR, and these are the conditions of parallel resonant circuit. Now, quality factor of RLC parallel resonance और एंटी रेजोनेंस इसको एंटी रेजोनेंस सर्किट भी कहेंगे बिकॉज द करंट मिनिमाइजेज इन द सर्किट. दिस इज ए करंट रिजेक्टर सर्किट. सो क्वालिटी फैक्टर इज इक्वल टू IL by I टोटल करंट और IC by I. IL is equal to VRMS by Z coil magnitude. I is equal to VRMS upon L by CR, and Z coil magnitude is under root L by C by the formula. Substituting the value here, VRMS under root L by under root C upon VRMS L upon CR. VRMS cancel out, CR in denominator, under root L, under root C in denominator into L. So this is half power, this is 1 power, half power. This is half power, 1 power, half power. So quality factor is equal to the value of the quality factor of this circuit is given by L by CR. This is the value of IRMS. Therefore, substituting this value, IL and IL is VRMS under root C upon under root L, and the value of I is VRMS into CR by L. VRMS cancel out, so L will be in denominator, numerator under root C under root L into CR. This is power 1, should become half. This is power half and this is 1, this becomes half. So Q is equal to 1 upon R under root L by C. By substituting, simply to substitute the value of IL here, IRMS here, VRMS cancel out, L goes in the denominator. का denominator कहाँ जाएगा? The denominator of the denominator appears in the numerator. डिनोमिनेटर का डिनोमिनेटर न्यूमरेटर में आता है और डिनोमिनेटर ऑफ द न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर में आता है. तो ये IL ऊपर जाएगा अंडर रूट C एंड दिस IL डिनोमिनेटर में आएगा इनटू CR. सो LL कैंसिल आउट अंडर रूट L, C और अंडर रूट C कैंसिल आउट अंडर रूट C. सो Q is equal to 1 upon R under root L by C is the value of the quality factor of this circuit. And this is a current magnifying quantity. So in this circuit, the Q gives the value, how much value of the IL magnified, that factor gives the quality factor. ये बताता है quality factor कि कैपेसिटर में कितना करंट मैग्नीफाई हुआ है या कितना इंडक्टर में करंट मैग्नीफाई हुआ है. If the Q is 10 and supply current is 1 ampere, so IL becomes the 10 times of the supply. Similarly, IC becomes 10 times of the supply. So this is a current magnifying circuit and also known as current rejector circuit because the current minimized in the circuit. Now RLC resonant AC circuit reactance curves. Reactance curves of this circuit. Here the reciprocal of the resistance is conductance is equal to 1 upon R and BL is the susceptance of the inductive load is equal to 1 upon XL, BC is equal to 1 upon XC. So this is inversely proportional frequency, it is directly proportional to frequency. So the graph of G is a constant value, G versus this is frequency versus graph G, and BC graph is a straight line. Current graph will be same. Current will be this is impedance graph Z, and current graph is opposite of this graph. Current becomes minimum at resonant frequency. FR पे FAR पे current क्या हो जाएगा? Minimum FAR. And this is the graph of BL. BL is inversely proportional to frequency. So graph, plot the graph minus infinity to 0 जाएगा, and this graph without exponential type. If you take the algebraic sum of these two graphs, BC is increasing in positive, this is decreasing, this is also increasing towards 0, minus value to 0. So the difference of these two is net susceptance is 0 at this point, anti-resonant frequency, and this graph is BC minus BL graph. BC का मतलब ओमेगा C minus 1 of omega L graph. This is omega C minus 1 upon omega L graph. And this is impedance, this is current, impedance of, and this is current graph. And opposite graph of that is Y. So this is the graph frequency versus conductance graph, capacitive susceptance graph, inductive susceptance graph. This is conductance graph, this is impedance graph, this one is current graph. So this is the reactance curve or susceptance curve of the anti-parallel circuit, anti-resonant circuit, or RLC parallel resonant circuit.